Hi, I'm Cheryl Sobottka, the owner of Club 53 Bar and Lanes in Amery, Wisconsin. This is our bar and bowling alley here. It's 4 lanes. We have leagues every night of the week, Monday through Friday. I also have a youth program on Saturdays. We're just hopping here for 32 weeks in the winter. It's been great. We've only been here for 3 years. My husband and I are the main workers here. We pretty much doing it ourselves. I have a couple helpers. So we don't get much time off. It's been good. We like doing it and we're enjoying ourselves. The people in the community are very great supporters. We were looking at businesses, bar and grills at first. Then I decided that was just not what I wanted. And then this place popped up. We knew it had been for sale for a while. I grew up in, my parents had cafes. So my mom cooked. Not any of our family did though. I just didn't want anything to do with a bar and grill. But I wanted something else to help you out at certain times of the year. You know, whether it was, well, there isn't much else. It's either food and bar, or just a bar, or bar and bowling alley. There really isn't much out there besides that. We are not originally from Amery. We have been, we were coming up here for about 11 years. We had a camper outside of town at a park place or whatever you want to call that. We're originally from Hammond, Wisconsin. We just moved up here and we're renting right now. So we own a property in Hammond. So, but I just didn't want to drive that far. It was some adjustment, definitely. Not knowing a lot about the bowling thing and then getting into it right away. That was a we were nervous and, getting to know the people, and because they had been coming, some of these people have been coming here 30, 40 years, bowling. Jim and Ethel had a little over 30 years. And then they had bought it from Jim's dad, Hank, and Hank had it for quite a few years too. So they had a big going away party for Jim and Ethel like the weekend before we took over. And we also came and we met a lot of the people that were that were in the leagues and that came in for a beer. And yeah, they are really amazing. Hank was Jim's father that bought it when the bowling alley was downstairs. There was 2 lanes. But this used to be all bar and pool hall, what they called them years ago. There is an upstairs that isn't used right now. It's just one big empty room up there. I guess they used to use it for town meetings and stuff like that years ago. There's a lot of people that say they set pins here. There used to be bleachers here, and they would tell me, I do kind of remember that years ago. So they'd sit in the bleachers and watch people bowl, and they like the changes, but they like to think about the older things that went on here too, the past things, But they talk a lot about the red carpet on the wall because that's been here for a long time. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are guys, and yes, they are competitive. They can definitely tell an oil pattern if it's changed or not. My husband does the oiling here. He oils every night before the leagues start. The women, they are not so competitive. They just enjoy being out with each other and discussing things. Socializing, I should say. Like I said before, they probably wouldn't even know if there was oil on the lanes. They just don't even pay attention to that kind of stuff. They don't know what patterns are, just like I do. I wouldn't know the difference either. So they like to visit, and it's unbelievable. If you were here last night, they won't sit at the back tables. They want to sit at the bar, and they'll just get a stool and they'll shimmy themselves in. And that's just the long bars. They feel that your bartender isn't right there at you, Where at a horseshoe bar you can communicate with everybody. It is very loud in here on a Thursday night. Everybody's visiting and just talking about stuff. I know a lot of the customers. In fact, yesterday I had one say, how did you know that's what he wanted? You know what they want after you get to know the people. So they like promotions. They like happy hour. I think if you didn't have a happy hour, you might not see them. The bowlers like different things that I've been doing too. Bowlers are, how would you like to say that? Money that brings in the bowling. So we decided that we would give the bowlers things back. So we added like a team of the night, that we draw a team out every night that gets a discount off their drinks. And then we do a pizza and beer frame for them, if they get strikes so any added thing that we can give to the bowlers, they appreciate that, because they hadn't had that for so many years, and they just can't wait to come in and see what we're doing next. If I was to give some advice to somebody, I'd definitely say buy something that has something besides just the bar. I know what the bar side can bring in when there's no bowling going on, and I don't know how you would make it without that. You gotta just keep in mind that you have to update things. You have to keep things moving. You can't just sit back and try to make a profit, try to make a living off of it. The bigger thing is you gotta work it. You can't hire a bunch of employees and sit back and just watch it go. The people like to see the owners work their own place, and we hear that many times. I like being my own boss. I enjoy that very much. I can make the decisions. I don't have to I don't have to listen to anybody, else except for my husband. Sometimes it'd be difficult. But no, for the most part, things are going great.